Maybe you got some hungry kids to feed, or maybe you're just looking to experience a little bit of childhood nostalgia by way of Chef Boyardee. If you've got an itch for canned pasta, stay tuned. We're breaking down the best and worst options out there. For many people, Chef Boyardee is the first thing that comes to mind when thinking of canned pasta. The company has been making its famous product since 1928, and it sure hasn't stopped. The website shows a rating of 4 stars for the jumbo spaghetti variation. A reviewer on the site was a big fan of this particular variety, writing, "Out of all of the spaghetti products that I have tasted so far, this one is by far my favorite. The meatballs have a very tasty flavor, and the mouthfeel is pleasant and meaty." On Amazon, the jumbo spaghetti and meatballs product still reigns supreme with a 4.4-star rating. In general, the reviewers comment on the great taste and good price, with one hilarious review in particular hinting at some weird bodily behavior. As the charmingly named Cobbler Gobbler writes, "I love these wonderful cans of spaghetti and meatballs. The meatballs are so large and plump that it makes your tongue want to slap your brains out." Along with the great taste, it also makes for a hearty meal. A can holds 2 servings with 280 calories and 11 grams of protein each, for around $2 depending on location. If you are on a budget and want something tasty that gives you the fuel you need, this is a great can to stock up on. If you've ever uttered the phrase, "Uh-oh, SpaghettiO," in a sing-songy tune, you probably remember the famous SpaghettiOs commercials that graced our televisions starting in the 1960s.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiO.
When this brand came out, it was competing directly with Chef Boyardee. However, SpaghettiOs went on to claim its own space in pop culture, with its signature circular pasta that was specifically designed for children. The original flavor of SpaghettiOs has always been popular, and it remains a fan favorite today. Kroger and Target reviewers rate the canned pasta highly, with 4.55 and 4.6 stars respectively. Both groups of reviewers comment that this canned pasta is great for their children. It seems like the convenience, price, and their kids' love for the taste make it a win for any parent. There were also many comments about how the classic SpaghettiOs bring back a sense of nostalgia for adults who indulge in the meal. A review on Kroger sums up those feelings, with the reviewer writing, "I am 32 years old, and I still love a good old can of SpaghettiOs. I really do. I know it's not the healthiest meal choice, but when you are in a pinch, it is so good. Plus, it is a really great comfort food." Another positive thing to note about SpaghettiOs Original is that it has an extremely low fat count, with only 2 grams per can. In the world of canned pasta, that's a great asset, as many brands tend to be high fat due to added cheese or meat. At first glance, one might think that Heinz Zoodles are a can of zucchini noodles, which are also known as Zoodles. Many people with gluten or wheat allergies reach for Zoodles in the grocery store as an alternative to wheat noodles. But the term for these canned Heinz noodles comes from their zoo animal shape. They are a fan favorite, and although clever and cute, it's important to note these aren't the Zoodles most people think of. Even though there could be confusion with the product name, it has 4.3 stars on the Walmart website and is marked as a popular item on Instacart. As a company, Heinz may be better known for making one of the most popular ketchups in the world.
Pass the Heinz.
You mean the Heinz ketchup?
It's Heinz. It only means one thing.
People also seem equally satisfied with the flavor of the brand's tomato sauce, with one reviewer pointing out that there is a bit of a spice flavor to the sauce that they found enjoyable. Heinz Zoodles has won over its own share of fans, with many reviews mentioning these are a go-to meal for their children. The ingredient list is also very simple, with barely any additives. If you're looking for a canned pasta that is a bit healthier and better for the environment, you'll want to check out Annie's Homegrown. The brand offers 3 types of canned pasta, including the Organic All-Stars. This pasta is shaped into small stars and served with a tomato and cheese sauce. From a flavor perspective, it seems that customers absolutely love this product. It has a rating of 4.6 stars on the company's website and 4.5 on Target. Many reviewers consider this product to be more of a soup, as the sauce has a thinner consistency. One reviewer said that it's great for dipping toast. Consumers also compared the pasta to both Chef Boyardee and SpaghettiOs, saying the taste is similar, yet the contents are healthier. Parents feel good about serving organic food to their children, and their kids love to eat it. It's a win-win for everyone. Annie's All-Stars pasta contains no artificial flavors, preservatives, or artificial coloring, and it is certified organic as well. It doesn't have much fat either, with only 1 gram per can. This is a simple dish and a great option if you're looking for tasty canned pasta that is a bit healthier than alternatives. Great Value is a Walmart brand that sells standard grocery items at affordable prices, making it popular among people who are shopping on a budget. A can of pasta rings and meatballs in tomato sauce is only 98 cents depending on location, which is hard to beat for a full meal. It has 3.9 stars on the Walmart site and the popular item tag on Instacart, with many reviewers writing that the Great Value item is comparable to SpaghettiOs. There isn't much of a nutritional difference between the two either, at least as far as fat, protein, and carbohydrate counts. If you're looking for a slightly different variation on your average can of pasta, Skyline chili and spaghetti might just be your cup of noodles. It's made with a spaghetti noodle base, but the chili is the true star of the show. Skyline chili claims to have a unique family recipe that makes the chili addictive and delicious. If you like your canned pasta to be packed with flavor and ingredients, this option is worth trying. On Amazon, this product has a 4-star rating. Based on the reviews, it looks like many of the buyers are fans of this chili's origins. Skyline Chili Restaurants. These restaurants are only located in Florida, Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana. For people who have moved away from one of those states, the canned versions of the chili and spaghetti is a saving grace. One Cincinnati native shared on Amazon, "I recently moved out of Cincinnati, and I thought I would never be able to get Skyline again. I was so glad when I saw this for sale. It was ordered before I knew it." Another reviewer endearingly called the chili a, quote, "old and spectacular friend I love." It's clear that people who have had this chili simply can't go without it. Hearts of palm have been having a moment lately, growing in popularity thanks to TikTok. They come from palm trees, and people like to experiment with preparing them in many different ways. The brand Jego got a bit creative with Spalmghetti, aka spaghetti made from hearts of palm. These cans only contain noodles and aren't covered in a sauce. This is a great option for people who love the convenience of canned noodles but have a preferred sauce they like to use. It's also a healthy option since it's made entirely from a vegetable. There are only 80 calories per can, and most of the nutrients are fiber. Hearts of palm also contain all 9 essential amino acids, which can help the body in tissue recovery, immune function, and energy. Spalmghetti would make a nutritious meal when paired with your protein of choice and your favorite sauce. The Amazon ratings for Spalmghetti are high, with a 4-star average. One of the reviewers gushes, "Has a wonderful texture, never got mushy, makes an amazing substitute for traditional noodles. No carbs, less fat, and extra nutrition. My entire family is hooked on these." People also mention the neutral taste goes well with any type of sauce, making these noodles very versatile. So now you know what to add to your shopping cart. But what about the stuff you should give a hard pass to?
We're having ravioli. It's from Chef Boyardee.
Chef Boyardee currently offers around 20 variations and flavors of canned pastas. One of its lowest-rated flavors, the beef ravioli variation, only has a 2-star rating on the company website. Target reviewers were a bit more gracious, giving the flavor 3.1 stars. One aspect consumers routinely commented on was the fact that this product is watery and mushy. Many people noted the flavor wasn't always like that, and even claim they once were able to turn the can over with the top off and nothing would come out. Now it simply pours out in a soup-like consistency. Another word that popped up multiple times in the reviews was disgusting. That's not really a description you want to see when looking to buy an item of food, now is it? A reviewer on the Chef Boyardee site even went as far to say, "Tastes like mushy, wet cardboard in some sort of watery tomato-based gruel. Disgusting." Now, if a product is receiving such awful reviews, one might think that it might have some great health benefits to make up for it. Nope. Although the beef ravioli has less fat per can than the jumbo spaghetti and meatballs, it has more carbohydrates and sodium and lower protein and potassium counts. Overall, the beef ravioli provides less nutritional value while tasting bad. Campbell's has 12 variations on SpaghettiOs, but some are just different pasta shapes with the same sauce. As far as flavors go, there are about 4 options to choose from. You'd think with that selection, each one would be able to stand strong on its own. However, it looks like one of the 4, SpaghettiOs Spicy Original, is not so beloved. These SpaghettiOs are basically the original can, with Frank's hot sauce added in. For spice lovers, this may be a great option. There are, however, many negative comments in the reviews about this variation. Consumers on both Amazon and Acme share that the pasta has a chemical or metallic-like taste that makes the product less enjoyable. So much so that it even overrides the spicy flavor of the Frank's hot sauce.
Frank's Red Hot is so good, I put it on everything. Literally, everything.
One Amazon reviewer coined the spicy original as being the nastiest stuff on earth. Another reviewer wrote, "The flavor was awful, barely edible. They actually ended up upsetting my stomach afterward, which is not typical for me. I will never buy them again." Nutritionally, the spicy original is almost the same as the original, with only a few insignificant differences. With no nutrition or taste appeal, we'd rather stick to the original SpaghettiOs. Out of Annie's canned pasta flavors, the organic cheesy ravioli definitely has the lowest rating, with 1.8 stars on the company website and 3.3 on Target. The reviews cover a spectrum of complaints. When it comes to taste and texture, many people describe the product as mushy and bitter. There are so many bizarre reports of people opening their cans and finding either zero ravioli or only very few in each can. Annie's has responded to most of the comments, explaining that the product is filled by weight, and it could have been a packaging error. But with numerous reviews commenting on this problem, it begs the question of just how many times a packaging error can happen. Many customers shared health concerns with this product as well, saying there were high levels of phthalates in the cans. Phthalates are a type of chemical that makes plastic more durable. Consumer Reports tested many types of foods for phthalates and found that Annie's organic cheesy ravioli did indeed contain them, hence the uproar in the online reviews.